Dear students, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will see one of the topics of biodiversity, and this is 5 kingdom classification. But before starting this video, I just want to tell you that I have previously made a video on 2, 3 and 4 kingdom classification. So if you want to check it out, then you can find its link in the description below. Click it and watch that video. Now let's start today's video. So this is 5 kingdom classification that was presented by Robert Whittaker, and he presented it in the year 1969. You know that every classification has got its basis, so Whittaker considered 2 bases to classify the organisms into 5 kingdoms. These bases were the cell structure, that is, which type of cell is there, is it prokaryotic cell or the eukaryotic cell, and how these cells are actually organized to make the organization of the body of the living organism. So the first base is cell structure and body organization, while the other base to classify the organisms was mode of nutrition. That is the way that's with which actually that organism is getting its nutrition. So let's see what is that 5 kingdom classification. Okay, when you're looking at your screen, so you must be recalling that you have learned 4 kingdoms. These are Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Plantae and Animalia. You're right. Actually, Whittaker gave the idea of the other kingdom, that is Kingdom Fungi. So we'll see which type of organisms he put in that kingdom. Okay, so first we'll start with Kingdom Monera. You know that Kingdom Monera was based on the lower protists that were prokaryotes, so their cell structure was prokaryotic, and these organisms were bacteria and cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria, they had the mode of nutrition photosynthesis. They had the autotrophic mode of nutrition because they can perform photosynthesis with the help of the chlorophyll and the other pigments that are lining their body. While bacteria, few bacteria that were autotrophic, they could have the mode of nutrition autotrophic because they could perform photosynthesis, while the other autotrophic mode that was available in certain bacteria, that was chemosynthesis. So chemosynthetic bacteria and the photosynthetic bacteria, they were autotrophs as far as their mode of nutrition is concerned. However, the heterotrophic bacteria were also there, and their mode of nutrition was heterotrophic, and they were feeding by means of absorption. The other kingdom was Kingdom Protista. So Kingdom Protista contained all the organisms that were eukaryotes. Okay, so their cell structure was eukaryote, and they included microalgae, phytoplanktonic forms. These were microscopic forms. Okay, so they are found actually in the sea. Okay, so their mode of nutrition was photosynthesis. Other organisms were protozoans, and their mode of nutrition was ingestion. The slime molds, they had the mode of nutrition absorption. So all these organisms with such forms of nutrition were categorized in Kingdom Protista. The other kingdom was Kingdom Fungi. Now, the Kingdom Fungi, why did he actually categorize the organism into this kingdom? Because they were resembling the organisms that were found in Kingdom Fungi. So they were resembling in their structure as that of the plants. So they are having the cell wall, but they didn't have any sort of chlorophyll in their cells. Like chloroplast was absent in their cell. So the cell wall is present like plants, but no chlorophyll was there. And their mode of nutrition was by means of absorption. Actually, if you look at the example of, or look at the body structure of the fungus, then its body is called mycelium, that is made up of hyphae. And these hyphae, they allow the fungus to absorb the nutrition from the organisms and from soils. So which organisms are there in Kingdom Fungi? There are microfungi, macrofungi, slime, and water mold. Now we'll see kingdom Plantae. All the one thing more, these kingdom fungi organisms, they were actually multicellular. Okay, now kingdom Plantae organisms, they were also eukaryotes, so their cell structure was eukaryotic, and they were multicellular. The mode of nutrition was photosynthesis, so they were autotrophs, and they included macroalgae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. Now move to kingdom Animalia. So all those organisms which did not possess any cell wall or chlorophyll, and their mode of nutrition was heterotrophic, and they feed themselves by means of ingestion, so they were categorized under kingdom Animalia, and they included invertebrates and vertebrates. We'll see further. So bacteria and cyanobacteria are here. If you look at this, then this is the bacteria. If you look at its structure, then it has got the flagellum to move. However, the outermost wall is there, cell wall is present, the capsule is present, pilus is there, and plasmid DNA is there. Plasmid DNA is very much beneficial for us as far as genetic engineering is concerned, and we can take the advantage with the help of the biotechnology in the recent days. And chromosomal DNA is there, cytoplasmic inclusion is there, and ribosomes are found in them. So since their nuclear material is not enveloped by the nuclear membrane, so they are prokaryote. Here you can see the cyanobacteria, so different structures are found, heterocysts, actinides, vegetative cells are there, which are actually helping it to perform photosynthesis because they are containing the pigments. If you look at the protozoan in algae, then Paramecium is protozoan and this is algae. Here the macroscopic fungi is mushroom, while Whittaker is there. This is also a type of fungus. Okay, so this is the macroalgae Alba lactica, and this is holdfast that allows it to attach to the substrate, and there are wavy margin like structure is found in Alba. So this is undulate margin, and this is thalloid body. You cannot differentiate its body into proper root, stem, and leaves. So this is the thallus of this Alba. And here there are bryophytes. So they are non-vascular plants, I hope you remember. So we are having different animals type. The aquatic animals, this is starfish, and this is terrestrial animal kangaroo. And this is the comparative characteristics of 5 kingdom. If you look at it is a kind of summary. So characters are here. The cell type is prokaryotic in case of Monera, and its cell wall is made up of polysaccharide and amino acids, so peptidoglycan. This is nuclear membrane is absent, body organization is cellular without bonded organelles. Mode of nutrition is autotrophic. Chemosynthesis and photosynthesis is there in case of bacteria, and heterotrophic as for example saprophytic mode of nutrition is available, parasitic mode of nutrition is available for the bacteria. If you look at kingdom Protista, then the protists, the organisms that are found in kingdom Protista, their cell type is eukaryotic, cell wall is present in some, nuclear membrane is present, body organization is cellular, and mode of nutrition is autotrophic, that is photosynthetic, and heterotrophic, that is absorption. And here fungi eukaryotic cells are found, and the cell wall is present, and it doesn't have cellulose in it. Instead it has got chitin or chitin. Nuclear membrane is present since it is a eukaryote, and body organization is multicellular, and its body is formed with loose tissue. Mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, so mostly they are saprophytic or parasitic. Saprophytic fungi are those that feed on dead organic matter, while parasitic, they just absorb the food from the host body. If you look at kingdom plenty organisms, and the cell type is eukaryotic. Cell wall is present, that is made of cellulose. Nuclear membrane is present. Body organization, the tissues are there and the organs are formed like stem, root, leaves. And mode of nutrition is autotrophic, that is photosynthetic. Um, so by means of photosynthesis, they're getting their food products, that is carbohydrate. And if you look at the kingdom Animalia, then their cell type is eukaryotic. Cell wall is absent, nuclear membrane is present, and body organization like cells. Similar cells make tissues, and tissues make organs, then they form the organ system. While mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, holozoic mode of nutrition is available, while fewer having saprophytic mode of nutrition. So I hope you understood it. If you have any query, then you can ask in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.